Hey y'all, it's Kim here. It's Kim Bricks, and today I am bringing you The Winery by Insoon. This is number SC005 with 1,826 pieces. They say it is ages 10 plus, and it is a lighted set. It is also Lego compatible. Opened it up, double checked. Sometimes these are mini brick builds, but this is not a mini brick build. This is out of the Guangzhou Toy Industrial Company. Scott looked these people up to kind of try and get a little information about them because we see them on Amazon all the time, and he literally could find nothing. When he looked up Insoon, it went to Amazon straight away. So they do not have their own website, but we really were interested in this set. It's a pretty cool looking set. I'm not going to show you the other side of the box because it's got our address on it. It's got a big old honking label on it by Amazon. So luckily we are not box collectors, so we don't have to worry about that. But I'm going to open this thing up and let's see what's in it. All right. We got a book. And we've got these nicely bagged sets. Wow, this is really cool. It has got all of the bags that you need for the steps bagged together. I really kind of like that as a sorting technique because I always feel like I'm not sure if I got everything. So it looks like we have a total of 7 bag sets here. A little Lego ASMR for you here. And then inside of here we also have build plates. So these are not in bags. They are separated here. And there are a lot of them loose in this box. Get your Lego brick on. And then we have the lights. It looks to be like this is a really nice brick set of lights, meaning it'll attach to the bricks. So we'll see how that works. Not ever done an Insoon before that I know of, and so I'm kind of excited to dive into this, and we'll bring you back after the build and show you what's up. All right, y'all, I wanted to show you what this looks like all lit up. This is not fun hole level lighting, but it's pretty darn cool. It does have LED lights on every single level, and they are put into the ceiling of every single level. So there's one on the roof, there's one on the ceiling of the 3rd floor, and one on the ceiling of the 2nd floor, and it lights this up so well, and you can see how nicely lit this is. Obviously, I have a little bit of lighting down here, so it doesn't show off how great this lighting is, but it is absolutely beautiful. And how amazing for this price point is that? All right, again, here we are after the build, and this is Insoon. Set number SC005. It is rated for ages 10 plus. It has 1,826 pieces. We got it on Amazon for $60. I think the retail's at $80, but it's often on sale. And right now, and this is May 11th, when I'm filming this, no telling when it's going to drop, there is a 15% coupon on top of a discount. And so you can get this for a really great price. Great price for the piece count and the fact that it's a lighted set. There is one instruction booklet, and when you are going through, I'm going to show you some close-up pieces, but it's in color what you're working on, and it is grayed out what you are building into. And so it's standard, it doesn't have the red outline for the pieces, but I'm okay with this type of build. It starts off showing you exactly what you're going to build bag by bag. So there are 7 bags in this set, and what I didn't talk about, and I should have talked about, Curtis was like, why didn't you talk about that? And I said, I don't know why I didn't talk about it, but I should have talked about it. This organization in this set is crazy, y'all. I have never seen it ever before, and I have built a lot of different sets. The bags were lined up beautifully, and all of the bags that you needed for a step were all inside of one bag. So you didn't have to like find all the different bags and pile them together. They were already together. And get this is crazy. You could open one of those little bags at a time, and it was everything that you needed until you got to the next bag. So people who like sorting, this might not be your thing, but it already was sorted. I literally could open a little bag, use all those pieces, then open the next little bag, all those pieces. So it was fabulous. I was super excited about this. Super organization. So where did we start? We started with bag one. Bag one was mostly the base of this build. It was the dark tan down here and the green on top of it. We also started building all of this cobblestone look around here to give it a great look. We also built the floor of the first level of the winery, and we started the sides of the walls. On the second bag, we started building the interior with a lot of wine barrels. I'm going to show you pictures of these up close. So wine barrels with spigots on them. There was a crate of grapes. There were some bottles and glasses next to it. So very much the place where everybody comes to do wine tasting. Just fabulous. It had really cool metallic blue pieces. These things are beautiful. I have never seen a metallic blue piece before. They didn't have a lot of printed pieces, no stickers whatsoever. So that was considered a decorative piece in here. So really, really pretty. The walls in this, I'm going to show you close-up pictures of it, so I'm not going to take you in, are absolutely phenomenal. I commented to Curtis, I can't tell you how many times, about how cool this was coming together. It's got all the different colors to it. It's got different build techniques to it. It really makes it very detailed and very beautiful. Use of masonry bricks, use of tan, dark tan, gray, dark gray. Also, it's got some pieces that jut out. It's got the round pieces that make it look like the wood is coming out the side. It's just absolutely phenomenal. For $70, this is a crazy, phenomenal set. Bag three, we started building all this trellis work with the grapes that's in front. We also built the grapes that are on the side over here behind this fence. And so lots of grape work. What I really appreciated about this is that, sometimes when you get sets like this and you're using the leaves to build it, you only have one point of contact. And so then it gets kind of janky and has a tendency to fall off. All of these leaves have at least 2 points of contact. So they are very solidly in the ceiling of this and hanging off the bottom. And I have had no problems with them falling off, which is a plus in my book. We also got a dog here, and there's a grape smasher on this side that has the silver pieces, which can turn. Oh, I just knocked Curtis off. He's drunk. No, I'm kidding. Bag four. One of the pieces was busted. It's this piece right here. The piece behind this lantern was busted. I'm going to show you a close-up picture of it. I went ahead and went with it. I could have replaced it. That was one problem that I had. There was one other missing piece. They gave me a 1x1 with the stud on the outside of it on one side. Whoop, that's not the piece. That's this one. Instead of the one with the ledge. And so it did not work. Like, I couldn't use this, so I had to find another one. Anyway, luckily, again, we had it. Curtis just said, "Does it stud?" And he found it. There's also a really cute bird. Where's my bird? Really cute bird. Oh, he's right here. And you can't see him, but I'll show you an up-close picture. We started building the staircases. We have these really beautiful column work down here underneath down here. These columns are absolutely gorgeous. Again, adding to this beautiful side architecture that is just phenomenal. This has a railing, and then we started to build the second level. We built this entry type area that goes before you get into the restaurant that's up there. and we built these cypress trees right here. So there's a total of 3 cypress trees in this build, 1 on this side and then 2 on this side. On bag 5, we started in on the restaurant on the 2nd level. This restaurant is really cool. There's another nice metallic blue piece on there. Again, I really was excited about this build because I think that we're going to use some of these build techniques in a future project that we're thinking about doing. So I really love the way they used the masonry brick and got the textures going on in these walls. The windows are beautiful. These ones are not opening. All the other sides, you can either open the shutters or leave them closed. They move, and so I don't know, when I think of a winery, I think of open shutters. So a lot of the places you'll see that I've opened the shutters instead of having them closed, but they can go either way. There's a table in this 2nd level restaurant. Actually 2 tables. One has some wine on it and it has a printed piece. It's one of 2 printed pieces in this set. It's a margherita pizza that's sitting on the table. There's 4 nicely built chairs in there. And then the 6th bag went to the 3rd level. And the 3rd level is the living quarters of this winery. There's a bed in there. There's a cloud rug with a kitty up there and a little side table. You know, just really well thought out. The 7th bag was the terracotta roof. And this terracotta roof is just amazing. It is made from the half round pieces and they've done the different coloring of it to make it look really cool. So what would I say about this set? The set is phenomenal. If you like the look of it, I think it's going to look really cool with our other sets. All right, what do you think? Do you like this set? Do you love it? I showed my sister a picture of it and she's like, "Oh, my winery!" Perfect price point, great build. The only criticism that I actually had for this build was the base, super tight grip with these bricks. They were really a tight fit, but I would rather have a tight fit than a loose fit because I can always pull out my little Lego hammer and put it together. Then I had that one brick that was broken. I had the one brick that was missing that I was able to fix. But other than that, this set is amazing. It does not come with minifigs, but I'm going to put some minifigs in, like Kim and Curtis down here, decorate it and put it with my sets, and I'm super glad I got it. So thanks for joining us, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you let us know what you think of this set, and we'll see you next time.